The king's plan. Hamlet was shaking with anger. Mother, you have forgotten my father who loved you so much. Think of my dear gentle father and remember how good and kind he was. Look here at his mother and compare his face to that of Claudius. How can you still say you love Claudius? What is it that has made you so blind? You are too old to fall madly in love at your age, mother. Oh, be quiet, Hamlet, cried Gertrude, putting her hands over her ears. He was making her think about things she would rather ignore, and now he was saying that Claudius, whom she loved so much, was wicked murderer. Don't say any more, Hamlet. I can't bear to hear it. Suddenly, Hamlet stopped speaking. His father's ghost was standing in front of him. He stared at the ghost and shouted it as it terrified. The queen could see nothing now. She was sure that her son was mad. The ghost told Hamlet to leave his mother alone as he had promised. It was angry that Hamlet had not yet killed the murderer and urged him not to delay. Having told him this, the ghost left them alone again. Hamlet turned to his worried mother. I am only cruel to you because I want to help you. I am really being kind, he said. Before he left her, he begged Gertrude not to live with Claudius as his wife anymore. Refuse all love to the man who murdered my father and stole the kingdom, and say nothing of this to anyone. Gertrude agreed to tell no one, but she was worried that Claudius had decided to send Hamlet abroad soon. Then at least her son wouldn't be able to cause any more trouble. Perhaps he would even calm down and become his old self again. Claudius had decided now he would kill Hamlet without losing the love of his queen and his country. He had already spoken to Hamlet and Gertrude about sending the prince to England. Polonius' death gave him a very good excuse to do this immediately. Hamlet must go abroad, he said, to prevent Polonius' family from taking revenge on him. Claudius pretended that Hamlet was being sent to England to deal with state affairs, but really the king had arranged that Hamlet would be killed as soon as he arrived in England. To make sure this happened, he gave two noblemen a letter to the King of England asking him to kill the dangerous prince. The two noblemen were old friends of Hamlet, so the young prince would trust them and be happy to travel with them. However, Hamlet now trusted nobody, and especially not those whom Claudius had sent to travel with him. He suspected his old friends immediately. He sailed from Denmark as the king had arranged, and Claudius thought all his troubles were over, but that was far from the truth. As soon as he was alone, Hamlet searched his friends' rooms on the ship and found the letters from Claudius. He read it with little surprise. So I am indeed surrounded by enemies, he said to himself. Well, I know how to deal with my so-called friends, and well is how to save myself. Then he copied the letter, changing his own name into the names of the noblemen. As soon as they gave it to the English king, they would be killed. Hamlet was very pleased with his work. He smiled when he finished and thought, I feel no sadness about the death of these men. These were quite happy to see me die. Very important things are happening now, and they were fools to get in the way. He closed up the new letter and put it back where the old one had been. The next day, the ship was attacked by pirates. Hamlet was the bravest fighter on the Danish ship. He jumped onto the pirate ship and fought them alone. While his own ship escaped, Hamlet was left with the pirates and was sure they would kill him. But they admired his courage, and when they found out that he was a prince, they decided to take him home, hoping to be rewarded for their kindness. They sailed towards Denmark and let Hamlet land at the first port they came to.